What's up, guys? It's Taking Games here. It's just me, Eric, and Brett here. No Scott today. And we just wanted to bring you guys a little early reactions to that PS4 State of Play that we just saw. And I'll let you start off, Brett. What's your big reactions to that?
I guess underwhelmed would be a good word for it. I figured with this state of play that they announced it probably for a specific reason. For today that they would have something to be announced, and if you're a VR owner, this was right up your alley. We both have VR. They showed some cool games, but
Well, I was getting hyped off the bat when I saw that Iron Man.
yeah, I was kind of thinking it was
like, oh, this looks like it's gonna be a pretty cool conference.
yeah,
here.
I thought it was gonna be kind of like an Iron Man game, and it was kind of
gonna be like a Spider-Man.
like a Marvel
like for Iron Man. And I figured out it's VR. I'm like, oh,
yeah, like its own like Marvel universe for PlayStation, but that wasn't it. It was a Iron Man VR game. They showed some Crash Team Racing gameplay footage, and then they had an announcement for No Man's Sky and the Beyond update's gonna have VR.
That was cool because that's one of the things I actually called a few episodes ago for us was No Man's Sky would have VR come summertime, so
Yeah.
that's cool. I guess you don't have to buy a whole new version of the game, so we'll just be able to add that support in apparently. So.
Yeah, and then they showed a bunch of indie games, and well, not indie games, but VR games, and none of those games, like I'm not sure of the whole list of them, but they look cool. They look cool, but nothing that would get you to be like hyped, and those games could have been shown in like a blog post or try to put up on YouTube or something.
Yeah, I thought this was very weird of Sony to put this out as their first state of play and pretty much just show, what they showed, which was mostly VR games, which they told us it was going to be.
They did. They said PS4 and PSVR, new and unannounced games and release dates. And they did. They gave release dates for those games, and they gave a release window for Concrete Genie, which is being made by Poly something. Polyopus. Yeah, I think you're right. So now Concrete Genie looks like a really cool indie game. Looks colorful, looks bright. Looks like has an emotional tale of like a kid being bullied, and he draws these genies on walls because he's like an artist. Yeah. He's into art. So it's a very cool game. That's coming out in the fall of this year. Then they showed some more Days Gone footage, which we expected since the game's coming out next month. And then they ended it on a bizarre way by showing some Mortal Kombat 11 trailer. So I was hoping they had one more thing that kind of like Nintendo does.
No, I knew it wasn't gonna happen because as soon as they were about to show that Mortal Kombat, she's like, "Oh, we have one last thing to show you."
Yeah.
And whatever the fuck the creators of Mortal Kombat are like, what they're working on.
So some stuff that we kind of predicted that didn't come true was they didn't talk about EA Access. They didn't talk about PSN name changes. They didn't give any release dates to the next big 3 games left for this generation. Last of Us Part 2, Death Stranding, or Ghost of Tsushima. We didn't get a Blue Point remake, a game that the Blue Point Games are working on. People think it's going to be Demon's Souls. We didn't get nothing about that.
No PS5 announcement.
Yeah, which we didn't expect, but yeah, not yet, future. And we didn't get anything. Somebody says there was rumors like a second party exclusive game. I don't know if that's at Polypius or Polypopus or whatever. But yeah, I mean, some people were saying, oh, it could be, Bloodborne 2, but obviously, I think this goes to show that don't get too hyped over these kind of like events, and I just don't understand why they did it. They had to do it today when you would think they would just wait until they actually had some good stuff to show.
They should, at least for the first one. Like I can understand like if they're gonna put these out monthly, and that's kind of what they're gonna show every month. With the big months having more shit, obviously. But you should have just waited at least on the first one, like because people don't know what the hell it's gonna be.
Yeah.
So you gotta try to like satisfy the people because, like you said, it was like the #2 trending thing on Twitter.
Yeah, it was right behind the Apple event in the United States.
So people obviously got hyped up for this,
Right?
And they kind of really didn't show anything.
Yeah, I mean, again, this could have all been part of like a blog post. I get it that maybe they wanted these games to kind of have like their own time to shine, so to speak. But I think for people who got way too hyped over this, like myself and maybe you too, Eric, it was kind of just a disappointment.
Shit, I skipped going to the fucking gym for this. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Well, now I'm gonna go to the gym now just to
work out some of that frustration.
So, well, plus I need to go to the gym anyways. But yeah, so we're both in agreement. It's a disappointment all around, and it just seems like what was the point to do this now in a live event that Sony and PlayStation was actually hyping up, posting this on different social medias like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and it was just not, I guess, needed for like the way that they were hyping it and talking about it. So yeah, I think we're both disappointed. But I guess the next big thing that's going to be happening is the PAX East conference for Gearbox.
Yeah.
On Thursday.
Well, I don't think they'll let us down. I think that's Borderlands 3 full on coming. So.
And then there's the Xbox Indies thing happening. So this is our first time doing a kind of like a post event reaction. So if you want to see more of these in the future, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and leave a comment down below on the video, and we'll do more of these.
Yeah, if you disagree with us at all, leave it in the comments.
Explain why. We'll love to hear any feedback from you guys and what your opinions of the State of Play presentation by Sony. And hey, if you did enjoy it, let us know. So, all right. Thanks, guys.
Peace out.
Peace.